Throughout history, we, as humans, have used the power of our minds to achieve incredible and amazing feats. In reality, our minds are simply tools we use to create our thoughts. And the quality of our thoughts determines the quality of our experiences. A simple shift in perception will quickly and easily improve how you feel and what you believe is possible, helping you to achieve all of your personal goals, even those that previously seemed unattainable. Join us now as we explore the vast landscapes of our minds. This is Mind Over Matter.
Good evening, I'm Mitch Friedman, and welcome to Mind Over Matter TV, where we like to teach you all kinds of different tools and techniques and even tricks for you to overcome the obstacles in your life and feel better and reach all your personal goals. And we're going to do that in a really fun way today. You may have remembered Kathy Barr. We did an interview a couple of months ago on, didn't we do it on Psyche? Yeah, it was really cool. We'll have to show that interview again. That was pretty cool. And Kathy introduced me to her colleague, Dr. Hal Steinberg. And they've got this amazing system that they work with called Zyto. And we're going to get into that in just a minute because it's really fascinating. But not only have I heard about Dr. Steinberg through Kathy, but also one of my clients came to me and started talking to me about this amazing chiropractor and chiropractor who worked with this great system called the Zyto system. And her outcome, her results were so amazing. I've known Gabriella for over a year now, and I've been through all her different issues and all her different struggles and health challenges in her life, and it's pretty intense. And in one session with Hal, and going through the whole process with the Zyto machine, they found out that a lot of the stuff she was taking to help her get better wasn't really working for her body, and got really specific. And that's what I love about this system. It goes right directly into all your different endocrine systems and immune systems and all the different systems in our bodies, and stresses them out a little bit and then puts them back into balance. And I'm going to let Hal talk about all that. So welcome to the show, Dr. Hal Steinberg and Kathy Barr.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we're also, before I forget, because this is really important, where Dr. Steinberg and Kathy are going to be presenting the Zyto system and doing a presentation, and I make up demos also with the machine. You guys have got to check this out. We're doing a Santa Fe Wellness Expo in El Dorado, which is just a little bit southeast of Santa Fe, northeast, somewhere. Southeast of Santa Fe, yeah. In this great center, and it's going to be March 5th. So mark that down on your calendar, because there's all kinds of great practitioners and exhibitors and vendors, really cool stuff. You can check it out on our website, which is www.santafe, don't spell it out, just sfwellness-expo.com. So that's www.sfwellness-expo.com. Check it out, and definitely come visit us, and you can get to meet Dr. Steinberg and Kathy in person. So cool, we're looking forward to seeing you there. So let's get into this Zyto. Tell us a little bit about the Zyto system.
Zyto system is a BioCommunications feedback system. The computer has the software on it, and attached to the computer is a handset. And a client comes in, whether we know a lot of things about the client or not, they put the hand on the handset. The machine then will send information to the limbic system of the brain based on their stress concepts of the limbic system. We'll have a list of what's being stressed in the body, and then we're allowed to apply homeopathic or supplements or herbs, liquid form or pill form, to the body to see how well that will balance the stressors. And that your patient went through that with the products that she's taking, and it shows how stressful that was to her system. And we basically re-looked at what's the best nutrition for her, and that's what we gave her, and she's feeling a lot
Immediately,
better with
like
it.
within
Right.
1 week, her whole
Right.
life has changed. I mean,
Yes.
just her voice, energetically, she's a whole different person.
It's totally different, because if you walk into a health food store and you tell the client or the server in there that there's something wrong with you, they're going to go to the shelf and take something off the shelf. Well, every product on the shelf has frequencies or vibrations, and we're looking at the vibrations, how it affects the body, and then we apply it to where the stresses are that we're looking at to try to balance or to get rid of from the body, and it'll tell us what's the best product to use, whether it's, like I said, a homeopathic, a supplement, an herbal product. Sometimes we can't buy a product. We create a product. And we have this tower that will allow us to put frequencies into water, into a liquid, and we're creating a product that we can't buy, and give that to the body, and the body does very well with it.
It's really amazing. We did a demo last week
Yes.
on me.
Yes,
And it was really, really fun, and made me a little bit nervous because I thought it was going to be on the air, and I was like, oh great, the whole world is going to know what, or at least Albuquerque is going to know everything that's wrong in my body.
Sure.
But it turned out really good, and I was pretty excited.
What we're looking to help people with are stresses in their lives. Kathy has a great program in the office where she'll help people with food issues, allergy issues, sensitivity issues, chemical or metal, and go into a weight loss session with them, because a lot of times there are issues going on in the body that you can't lose weight because of a lot of stressors, chemicals that have built up, and we get rid of that. We do a detox. I'm working a lot with brain injured people, PTSD people.
Which is
Post-traumatic stress, and we think we have a very, very good protocol to help people resolve their conditions from Vietnam, the Gulf War, Iraq, Afghanistan,
or other life situations.
or other things like rape crisis center
Right.
issues. There are a lot of things that are going on, and the sessions are as invasive by talking to the brain, and then we learn a lot and we balance. Kathy's had great success with herself and with clients.
Yes.
Yes, so I want to talk a little bit about that, but about the weight loss program that you used on yourself and had really great success. But before we get into that, I just want to get clear about one thing. You're talking, you put your hand in this thing and it stresses out your body. I don't want anybody to get nervous about that.
No, it's not.
Because you don't feel it.
You don't feel any current or anything. It's basically it just sends a little message through your hand.
And when you say stresses out the body, do you mean it just tells you where you're out of balance?
It tells you where the balance issues, out of balance conditions are.
Cool. So that being said, let's talk about out of balance weight loss issues.
Okay.
Because I know you actually use this system for yourself.
I
and
used
had good
this
result.
system, and it was able to, it monitored how I was doing and then adjusted the homeopathic I was taking to where I was. It worked great.
And so you did it with homeopathy. 'Cause
Right.
If somebody is really like, I don't deal with homeopathy, but I'm really into nutrition and supplements, can the machine be set up so that the results come out in
The correct
supplements
balancers for that person will show up, and if it happens to be something that's a supplement or vitamin or herbs or whatever, that will show up.
Well, the other thing we do, we look at what foods are good for the person.
Right,
We
food
can look-
sensitivities.
So we have in the program we have, whether it's meat or fish or vegetables or nuts,
Fruit.
and we tell you what foods would cause stressors to your body that you can't digest properly or absorb properly, and we give a list that say stay away from these foods.